fact that when pastors come on the altar and they say whatever they say, people don't get a chance to express themselves or to counter what they say. So I grew up in an Orthodox church. So they have these Bible study sessions that they do every Wednesdays. In those Bible study sessions, you can answer questions, you can argue with the pastor, you can do whatever you like, right? Because it's pretty much like a
interactive
you just
sessions.
sit like in round groups and you discuss. There's usually a manual, so you discuss from the manual. And then even if you have something you want to share outside of that Bible study, maybe something they preached on Sunday that you wanted to talk about, you can ask questions, right? You get to share your opinion and challenge views. Usually it's from those Bible study sessions that they usually look out for other people who will eventually be pastors. So because if they see the contributions the person is bringing, and if the person eventually says, oh, I have a calling, they will sponsor the person to go to theology. That is the Orthodox Church. When we became adults, we felt like there was no activity of the Holy Spirit enough in the Orthodox Church. Then we were looking for, oh, Holy Spirit, power, this. Then we went to Pentecostal setting where we searched for the Holy Spirit and we all joined Pentecostal. I'm sure anybody who came from an Orthodox background actually joined Pentecostal movement for the same reason. So we all joined Pentecostal movement. And within the Pentecostal movement, it does not have all of these resources, such as their Bible studies are also pastor preach, you listen. There's no chance for you to say no, you don't agree. There's no chance for you to question anything. Anything he says becomes an authority. And at first, you will not bother because, you can now speak in tongues freely. You can now do all of those shebang bangs, right? Then you will now become a more aware adult. And you're beginning to like, oh no, I don't agree, I want to question. Then they say that you're rebellious. And they begin to say you're rebellious. Then you begin to miss orthodox, right? Anyway, let me just cut this whole story short. One of the reasons I love social media so much is that it opens up conversations around topics that ordinarily people within religion cannot have within their religious space. So these topics are things that people should be discussing within this religious sphere. But because these people are so power hungry and they want to dominate you, and whatever they say they want to ensure it becomes an authority, they don't give you an opportunity to speak. But at the same time, they want to capture every single unit of life. Every single thing that comes out, they want to dominate those spaces. So they now brought people were in church, and then people came to social media as another aspect of life, right? And then religion also came to social media because, they also want to dominate everywhere. Then their messages started flying everywhere on social media. And on social media, nobody is above anybody and everybody has a voice, everybody can speak. Then people started to question the things publicly. Since you will not let us do it privately, they begin to do it publicly, right? And I now saw this guy's message one time that he was like,
governments on the earth, and they are all building their agenda and dynasties. There is the government of darkness and there's the government of light. You need to know what is the agenda.
He was talking about LGBTQ people, and he was like, that those demonic agendas, they want to force it that if you say anything, social media platforms will block you or they will take down your channel because you violated community guidelines. That is because they have agenda. So because of their agenda, they will not even let you speak the truth. And the fact that these people do not understand that you are trying to violate another person's basic human rights in the name of you trying to speak the truth. You are calling these people darkness, demonic. You're calling them all these names while also trying to ride on their basic human rights, which is the ability for them to just live, right? But they just don't get it. So when these platforms, to make everybody on this platform safe and to protect people's basic rights, they try to put these community guidelines so that you don't get to oppress another person on the app. But for some reason, you don't get it that you're trying to oppress someone else. You're trying to deny another person their own basic rights. So the fact that these platforms will not let you to abuse other people or to step on other people's human rights, they also call feminists demonic, right? So because these platforms do not let you do that, you get offended. You feel, in fact, it's not just get offended. You feel like they are denying you of a right because you are entitled and you feel like it is your right to oppress other people and to shut other people down because you believe what you're saying is superior to what everybody else is saying. And so therefore, everybody should shut up and give you a space to speak. So I love that social media gave us that platform that we did not have in church. I love the fact that social media gave us that platform to air our opinions. I am a creator online as well. I make videos as well. Sometimes people come to my comments to say derogatory things or offensive things to me, and I would type and respond to them. And then every single day this happens to me. Then because of community guidelines, they will say my comment violated community guidelines. Somebody might outrightly insult me. And if I just say it, sometimes I even spell the insult and I like misspell it just so that they don't take the comments down. But for some reason, they take the comments down. But still, I don't think it is because of an agenda. I understand why they would do that. And the rules are more intense with creators than people who are just viewing, right? Because at the end of the day, it's their platform. But I don't get offended by the app. I don't feel entitled because I'm not me create the app. If they do, you get, if I want to have a space where people can comment anything or I can say anything, I will go ahead and create my own app and then ensure that the government gives me approval. And if the government allows me to make my app safe for everybody to be bashing everybody, then you go ahead and do it instead of shaming this app or calling them demonic or something. But for some reason, these people feel entitled to an app where nobody them create.